All right, we're here.
We are here.
Hoping everybody is getting by, whatever's going on. Well, of course, there's a lot going on, but
Getting anything.
yeah,
Getting some.
that's true. I wish this for them too. Hoping everybody's getting some, if that's what they so choose.
Who wouldn't want some?
I mean, well, there's some people who are asexuals who just aren't interested in sex, and that's okay. I don't understand it, but...
Well, it's just un-American.
Is that right? Is that un-American?
Yeah. It is.
Oh, baby.
Nope. Nope.
Well, it's definitely unusual.
Oh, well, I guess it's like that Seinfeld episode.
Which one?
Where George is like, he gave up sex and just became so much smarter. He's just like, yeah, if I just stop thinking about sex,
Yeah.
how smart it will become. And he did.
Yeah.
He did. And then until he banged some waitress that was like from Portugal. And George's like, what happened? He goes, well, I did the odds of me being able to do that. And the odds were just incredible, so I had to. And then became stupid again.
Yep.
It was good, Every Seinfeld episode is great.
That's funny.
Wow, did you see that?
Did I see what?
I just saw it now. That families need to earn 70% more than they did 6 years ago to buy a home.
That doesn't surprise me.
Christ almighty.
Yeah.
But they're doing it on purpose. You know why?
Why's that?
Because they know that, 30 years ago, the generations before us, they were savers. Like our parents and grandparents, they were savers. They came from the old country. They just saved a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
And didn't spend it.
Yeah.
And everything was affordable. So after all the interest that they got, they're sitting on a ton of fucking cash.
Yeah.
It's inherited wealth. So, a bunch of greedy fucks figure, how are we going to get those old people's money without killing them? Well, if we make the price of just basics so much, like houses, cars, nobody's going to want to see their granddaughter in a fucking piece of shit car carrying around their grandbabies, which would be their great-grandbabies.
Yeah.
Like, hey, it'd be nice if we gave them a couple $100,000 to buy a house, or just give them ours and we'll go wherever.
Yeah.
But that does take a lot of money to be thrown around.
It does.
But once you start doing that and it becomes the norm,
yeah,
the price has to keep going up.
Okay,
because
that's interesting.
Because you're buying into the whole, well, look, we bought into this neighborhood, 5 years ago, and our house has gone up, 30%. It's not fucking real numbers. Unless you're, and you can afford to get it in and get out, and if it doesn't work out, shit, I'll rent it out, no problem.
Yeah.
I can still buy, the basics.
Yeah.
But if you get stuck when the music stops, look how many people got fucked in the last mortgage crisis.
Yeah, 2008.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mortgage adjustable rates were the thing. They pushed it. Well, you can't qualify for a fucking regular mortgage. You're going to have to be an adjustable rate. Well, people started losing their jobs.
Yeah.
Even if they didn't lose their job, they weren't getting raises that went up, half a percentage point.
Yeah.
On a mortgage, $1,000 mortgage is
and with
what?
adjustable rate mortgages, like tomorrow it's suddenly like 500% more. I don't know if it was 500. I think it was like maybe 200 to 250% more on average.
Say your mortgage was $1,000.
Yeah.
That you barely could afford anyway.
Okay.
Now it went to $1,250. $250 a month is a lot of fucking money.
It is if you're already spending $1,000 a month.
If you have fucking 2 cars, 2 kids, diapers, food, school activities, every fucking time you turn around, somebody's got their fucking hand out.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a way that, that the powers that be are just sucking people's money out of their fucking graves before they get there.
Yeah.
And
horrifying.
Now this house is worth X amount of dollars. It's not worth that until somebody buys it.
Yeah. Well, it's like, well, this piece of art is worth this much. And I was going to say, I know a lot of times I've seen this with artists, and usually they're trying to get in your pants, saying, like,
Yes.
oh, we see this art I made is worth $10,000. Well, you created it, and it's hanging in your place.
Mm-hmm.
So how is it worth $10,000? Is that what you're going to charge for it? Has anybody paid you for it? Because if somebody
Right.
paid you for it, I would think it's not hanging up here.
Right.
Yeah.
And most people that actually do have that, they usually don't brag about it because they have other people.
Yeah.
You're well known before you even walk in the door.
Yeah.
You don't have to be
Your reputation.
patting yourself on the back so fucking much.
Yes, your reputation precedes you.
Exactly. But with real estate, it's hey, it's a good deal, and a lot of people don't understand that the realtors work for the sellers.
Yeah.
If somebody lists their house with a realtor, realtors work for the sellers.
Yeah.
So if you're working with a realtor, they're not working for you. They're working for the buyers. Sellers, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be working for the buyers. If you say, hey, I'm looking for a house, let's go out.
Yeah.
No, they want you to spend as much money as possible.
Because then they get the percentage, the commission.
Right. It's understandable, but one of my first houses, the guy, you can get an adjustable rate loan, get a nicer house. I'm like, yeah, but I want to eat more than peanut butter and jelly for the next, few years.
Yeah.
And I want to invest money to,
yeah,
not fucking.
That makes sense.
I want to be house poor.
That makes sense. Plus, just thinking too, you hate peanut butter. So you would, I know what you mean. I'm just saying you hate peanut butter, so you would be absolutely miserable having to eat it.
So, but it's okay. Right.
Yeah, of course. It's okay because you didn't choose to do that anyways.
Yeah. But it's funny how, even when I went to get that cell phone yesterday,
yeah,
or Sunday, the lady's like, how much you want to spend? I'm like, whoa. Why don't you tell me what you got?
Yes.
Why don't you see what I qualified for? Because I've had this phone forever. I've been a customer for 20 years. Well, how attached are you to the number? I just told you I've been a customer for 20 years.
Yeah.
So how long do you think I've had it? I mean, I didn't say it like that, but
yeah.
in my head, I'm saying it like that. I'm like, what's coming out is a lot nicer words, but I know I'm fucking have a fucking smug fucking look like you fucking asshole.
Yeah. Well, she was trying to upsell you because it's
Of
sales.
course.
I worked in sales.
How much you looking to spend?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah.
How much dick you looking to suck? I'll give you 2 inches you'll never forget.
Yeah. Oh, baby. Oh.
How much am I looking to spend? Oh, what's in your wallet, bitch?
Yeah.
I'm looking to spend your money.
Oh, man.
What about that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for.
But either way, you didn't end up having to spend tons of money on a new phone.
Spend enough.
Yeah. But you like your new phone, right?
Well, so far. Yeah.
Is it not enough?
No, because I like the chips that's inside the stock.
Yeah. All right.
If you like the fucking stocks you're buying, you gotta like the products. So.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to, but.
Should. But, they gave me a free tablet, which I'm waiting to see how much that's gonna cost me. Because it's free.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Because is it actually free?
Yeah. Can't afford anything for free right now. Wait, Grandma. She rests in peace.
Yeah.
I wonder where I get it from, the wise assery.
Yeah. I think your family.
I'm sorry, I can't afford anything for free right now. That's great, though.
Oh my. This is your Polish grandma, right?
That's my mom's mom.
Yeah.
Nanny.
It's
true.
That's funny.
It's very funny, I think.
I agree.
So, well, she's like, I don't know. Waste my time.
Yes.
Tell him, Nanny. So, what do you got?
Well, for one, happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. Like, I didn't really know the backstory of. Is that what it is? Is that all about Cinco de Mayo?
I don't know. Go ahead, you tell me the backstory.
Well, I was going to say, I didn't really know what the backstory was, but in 1862, Mexican forces had achieved victory over French troops at the Battle of Puebla. And this is it was considered a major triumph that's celebrated annually for Cinco de Mayo, symbolizing Mexican resilience and national pride.
Oh, we got that package from the late just now.
Oh, good. Wayfair, it's here. But, of course, they're closed downstairs.
Yeah. Hey.
I ordered a new light for our apartment. Yeah. A new light to add, so we can get that tomorrow. Yeah. But happy Cinco de Mayo, everybody, if anybody celebrates it.
Yeah.
Now, also in 1961, on May 5th, Alan Shepard became the first American in space, piloting the Mercury capsule Freedom 7 on a 15-minute suborbital flight that marked a pivotal moment in the U.S. space program, and it intensified the space race between the U.S. and the Soviet Union.
All right.
Yep, and on May 5th of 1945, a tragic incident occurred near Bly, Oregon, when a Japanese Fugo balloon, it was a balloon bomb, exploded, killing 6 civilians. Now, these were the only fatalities from enemy action on U.S. mainland during World War II. I didn't know about this.
Oh.
I know, alienated listeners everywhere, aren't we?
What's that got to do with Cinco de Mayo?
Oh, it has to do with May 5th.
I don't give a shit about May 5th. What about my birthday?
Your birthday is going to be May 13th.
What happened on my birthday?
May 13th, you were born.
Other than that?
Well, I haven't looked that up yet.
Oh, well, I figured you would know that.
Off the top of my head now, of course, am I a disappointment because I don't know?
No, I'm just very surprised. I thought I knew you. I'm kidding.
Are you, though?
I am, you know.
I do know that.
I hope our listeners know.
I think so. I have a feeling our listeners know.
They do. Oh, yeah. Smart ones do.
Yeah, well, those are regular listeners who've
The
listened to
morons
us for long enough. Yeah.
They shouldn't be listening in the first place.
Well, I don't know. I personally don't mind if anybody, regardless of their intelligence level, listens to our podcast.
I do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you going to take offense if
they
somebody
are flashing on me?
Oh, I see. Okay.
If they're as dumb as a box of rocks.
Well, what if they think you're funny?
I don't care. I don't want them to think I'm funny.
You don't want them to
think you're funny? I want them to hit the fucking bricks. Go.
Hit the road, Jack.
Hit the road, Jack.
Yeah. Don't you come back no more?
Nope.
More?
Goodbye.
No more?
Goodbye.
Well, I would think
Bye now.
Well, we appreciate all of our listeners.
We do. Yeah, fucking.
I know. I was thinking we should let our listeners know, even if you are dumb as a quote unquote a box of rocks, as Timmyboy
like I'm a fucking
says.
cheese. That's right. Just a fucking cheese. Everybody else dumb as a box of rocks. I can't spell rocks. Never mind. PL. Something like that.
Oh,
what are you doing that for? I know. Do you know?
You told them, didn't you, baby?
I told them. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, I know we were hearing this morning, too. Lady Gaga concert down in Brazil.
Yeah.
Over 2 million people were in the audience.
I thought... I heard it was going to be over 1, but man, 2 million.
Rock on. You know, I'm thinking about how huge of a location this was to be able to hold 2 million people, or over 2 million people.
It was a beach.
Oh, it was on a beach. I didn't know that's what it was.
Yeah, it was like...
okay.
They were showing the pictures of it.
All right. And we're on another tab. Timmyboy's looking it up.
Show. Lady Gaga show images.
Yes.
And there's like, these are close-ups, but...
Yeah, those are all close-ups.
Oh. See?
Look at that. Yeah, that was a beach. See, I didn't know that.
That still doesn't look like 2 million people.
No.
But, you know, this might right here. Yeah. Oh, my God,
Oh, look at that.
Jesus Christ, that looks like... Yeah, that looks pretty fucking close.
Get your sister.
How many people actually live in Rio de Janeiro or Brazil, period?
Brazil, definitely more than 2 million, but... I'll look it up actually to see. I don't know how many live in Rio de Janeiro.
212 million people.
Okay.
And half of them were at Lady Gaga's concert.
Look at that, yeah. Brazil has over 212 million people.
Oh, Copacabana.
Yep. Yeah, Copacabana was right by there, wasn't there?
Yeah, well, that's what it said.
Yeah.
Hottest spot north of Havana.
Just, yeah, that's incredible. But loving that she had such. I mean, I'm not surprised because it's Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga is a living, breathing icon, so that's awesome. So no, it doesn't surprise me that she has so many people there. And I would blew my mind is that basically the police had caught and arrested 2 people who were plotting to bomb this concert.
Yeah.
And it was the whole thing. It was about Lady Gaga. Lady Gaga's audience is mostly liberal, very much so, and also too very LGBTQ plus friendly.
Friendly, right? And when you say that, they're not fucking pro. They're just the whole. So what? No one gives a shit.
Well, it's all about actually loving one another. That's what
what team are you on? Oh, if you're gay, you'd be talking to somebody. That person is the nicest person. Then you find out they're gay or trans. Oh, I don't like them.
Yeah.
Makes you fucking dumbest box of rocks.
Yeah.
If not worse.
To say the least.
Yeah.
Makes you hateful. But yeah, these 2 bombers were apparently they were bombing because of the LGBTQ plus support.
Yeah. Excuse me. Whew.
But I'm happy that the police caught them a matter of hours before the concert.
Yeah.
Let me see. Margie 3 names. Marjorie Taylor Greene rails against direction of Trump administration on Steve Bannon's war room. You can't manipulate the base. Oh, yes, you can. Come on, the Trump base are, speaking of dumb as a box of rocks. MAGA. I mean, I can't imagine how anybody could still be MAGA anymore.
She's just trying to get her.
She is, but she's also dumb as a box of rocks.
Yeah, but she's just trying to get hers, her moment in the sun.
Yeah.
And
I agree. But she is also known for being not an intelligent woman. And I'm not I'm not even judging for not being intelligent. Some people, it's not like you, if you're born not having the ability to, learning disabled, anything like that, I'm not judging anybody for that. But then there's a chosen ignorance. She seems to be part of that crowd.
I just think she's just a mean-spirited person.
That too, yes.
Just some mean people.
Yeah. She's a terrible person to the core.
But they tend to find one another, and
he's in a pod, right?
As long as someone's as miserable and angry as you, you got all day to hang out, and they're, that common enemy. But soon enough, you'll disagree on something, and then you'll be the enemy. So don't get too attached.
Yeah. Oh man.
Does it work?
It's something I know. A few days ago, one of my colleagues who I was working with, he and his family, he's Jewish. His family were Jewish, and we were actually talking about. I brought up, he brought Marjorie Taylor Greene. I said, Margie 3 names and her Jewish space lasers. And he chuckled and rolled his eyes and shook his head. He said, yeah, after she said that, he said, I pretended to be on the walkie-talkie, and I said, all right, I canceled. She's onto us. She knows about us doing this. She knows about the secret. And I said,
abort.
Yeah. And he actually said that too. Abort. Oh, man.
That guy, Corey Mills, Republican, Florida. Right?
Yeah.
He's going on and on, but actually has stolen valor.
He's claimed for a while that he was in the military, but apparently he was not.
That he fucking saved somebody's life. He was in Iraq, Afghanistan, Kosovo, 82nd Airborne.
Oh my God.
All this other shit, and he previously faced stolen valor accusations.
Yeah. Term used for people who make false claims about serving in the military or their service record. Yes, including during last year's election when a Republican primary opponent said he had not earned his Bronze Star. How did you get a Bronze Star if you didn't earn it, unless it's a fake one?
You just say you did.
So he's going to say, not really fake, he didn't have a counterfeit one on him, he just said he had it.
Just said you had it. I guarantee you, go look online, you can buy one online, I bet.
Maybe, which is horrifying.
Yeah, I know you buy badges of any kind online.
Which is, again, horrifying.
Look here, type it in. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, let me see.
Let's go shopping. Yeah, for sale.
See?
Look, see,
Yeah,
$3.99. Buy them for $4 or $32.
Or $9.
Yeah.
Oh, again, just horrifying.
Yeah.
But also, really, is it a surprise at all?
So, yeah, that's something about that fucking really bugs me. Stolen valor.
Rightfully so.
You know why? It's people like me that fought
Panda, what did you fight?
to get up out of bed.
To get
to be this enraged about him not being who he says he is.
Of course.
Can I get an amen?
I mean,
Oh.
you could, I'm sure, but I'm thinking.
I support the troops.
You know, it's what I always find so interesting, the number of people at this point in time who say they support the troops, but then are actively working
to
on
dismantle their benefits.
Yes, literally dismantling their benefits. Literally trying to set around a
Can't they just pretend?
Veterans Healthcare Service. Yeah.
Can't they just pretend they're back in Iraq, in the fucking desert? What do they eat there? They didn't have a roof over their head. They live in tents there. Why can't they live in tents here, honey?
Yeah.
I don't get it. Am I stupid? Am I not getting this? I think I'm pretty smart.
You see, that's it. That's the
honey,
thing. That's
I know.
It.
That's the whole fucking point.
How horrifying.
People actually fucking aren't too far away from that.
They're really not.
You know, when did you get so? It's my generation. My generation disappoints me.
Yeah.
They bring me great shame.
Oh, I know, baby. I know. Now, my generation isn't that much better.
They displease me.
Yeah.
And bring great shame.
Oh, you're telling them, aren't you?
I am. Don't let me catch
them.
I'll give them what for.
Oh, I know you will, baby.
I'll get Cowboy Jim on the case.
Yes, which we haven't seen Cowboy Jim in a while.
Come in tomorrow. I'll talk all about it.
That would be great. I know we had Sean come in. What was it, a little over a week ago?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
He chased me out of here. But, yeah, I'll have Cowboy Jim saw her up to tomorrow.
That would be great to get to talk to him again. Because he's entertaining. Haven't seen him in a while.
You can ask him all the questions you want.
I can.
And
it's
all
true.
our listeners can.
They can.
If they want. But you better fucking... Actually, you should talk to him about this fucking guy.
Oh, about that guy?
Yeah.
The one who's pretending.
Yeah.
With the stolen valor, pretending to be a military veteran.
Yeah.
Turns out he's not.
Oh, yeah. I have a feeling I know how that's going to go.
You think he's going to take him out back with his boys and have his way with them?
I can't speak for him.
Well, I know that's usually what he says.
Well, look, everybody, has their way of handling things.
They do.
And I'm not going to second guess how he does it. Because unlike him, unlike me, he's a veteran and I'm not.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Well, you see, I didn't realize Cowboy Jim was a veteran.
Goddamn right he is.
See, I didn't know that. I knew he was a cowboy.
Well, you know what?
And I know you were a cowboy.
You better write your questions tonight. Because he will not... He's getting older. He doesn't fucking stand for any dilly-dallying in questions. You better have your questions right.
Oh, yeah, I should.
You better not be giggling.
Yeah. Because, the guests we have are never funny. Ever.
He's turned on a new leaf.
That would surprise me because, like you said, he's getting older. People don't tend to turn over new leaves when they get older.
He has no time for, things of this nature.
Yeah. Well, things of what nature?
Of
what, like our podcast?
Yeah, he's forgotten what this is all about, but don't remind him either. I want to see him come back.
Yes. Oh, well, I'm looking forward to talking to him.
Okay, good.
Oh, man, that'll be fun. Yeah, it will be fun.
Should be fun.
It always is. Oh, speaking of...
I wonder, should I ask him to bring the boys?
Well, you could bring the boys. He's never brought the boys before.
Might not, I don't know.
And we don't have that much space here. I'm wondering where he's going to be able to... How many boys does he have? He's never told me that.
afraid to ask him.
Yeah.
Too big of a pussy. Beat my ass. What did you say to that boy? Nothing, sir.
Yeah.
Look, my father's name is Sir.
Yeah.
Sir Cowboy.
Sir Cowboy.
You sassing me?
Oh, I'm sure
dream
you
of it.
are.
Never dream of it.
Yes.
Come on,
Oh.
Jim. I'd never dream of it.
That is too funny.
He's a prickly one.
He is. It's true.
Prickly bear.
Yeah. I didn't know bears were prickly.
They're anything they want to be.
I suppose so, because they're bears.
They're fucking bears, man. They can be whatever the fuck they want to be.
They can be.
It's like, does a bear shit in the woods?
It's a bear.
Bear shits wherever the fuck he wants.
Yes. So it'll be entertaining to talk to him.
So, I think so.
Yep.
Yep.
Are you tired?
Yeah. Not really.
Just yawning.
Yeah. But if because I know Daniel and a couple people
Yes.
always tune in to listen to our old shows, like
Oh, yes.
Tonight Show. If they're not able to call in tonight, but I know they'll listen.
Yeah. So hi, Daniel.
Right.
Hi, Crazy Lady. Hi, Mr. A.
So, but
Hi, Elgato, if you're still listening in caps. And...
well, El God is not listening now. Cinco de Mayo.
It is Cinco de Mayo. It's true.
But then again, he can't count that high.
Oh.
So I'm not really worried about it.
Oh, that is terrible.
Not knowing that it's.
You know, whenever you insult Elgato, I'm expecting that he's going to call in. It's like his ears are ringing.
I guess.
That is so terrible.
What are you talking about? Terrible.
Terrible. For what it's worth, Elgato, we appreciate you.
I do. I wouldn't fucking make fun of him if I didn't care. It's only because I care.
Yes,
I don't hit him because I care.
Oh,
You know?
that is so bad.
That's all. Only because I care, honey. You know?
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Only reason. Only reason.
Only reason for the abuse is because you care.
Abuse. It's not abuse, honey. It's not abuse. See, if you'd call in, I wouldn't have to do this. He makes me do this.
Oh, no.
No?
No.
Yeah. It's true. Look what he made me do.
Oh,
This isn't me.
Spoken like a true abuser.
It's all his fault.
I'm sure.
I don't want to be like this.
Wait, was he asking for it?
Of course he was. I don't want to be like this. It's not my nature.
Oh,
He's made me this way. I don't
I'm
like it.
sure.
I don't like it. But what I was getting to was that if they could just shout out a little prayer for my uncle,
Oh, yes.
I would appreciate it.
Yeah. We would. I know we would both appreciate that. Any well wishes you can send.
So that'd be nice.
Yeah.
So say a prayer for my Uncle Tom would be much appreciated. Because he's got stage 4
liver cancer.
And
He has other
he's got a long way to go. So
he does.
anybody that wants to do me a solid, just be certain that I probably will never pay it back.
Well, when it comes down to
I mean, I can. I'll pray for somebody you want, but it's shit.
It's just well wishes, which
Hey,
counts for something.
I think so. Doesn't hurt, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, I feel like things could be at least on maybe on a small level, just a little bit better if we had all had better intentions for each other, better wishes for each other.
True.
But it's hard to do when, again, there's so much division. And it's really, I heard it put. I was going to say I don't love this at all, but I heard a few days ago, heard it put well. You have one side that's saying like we should try to find a way to find common ground, try to help each other out, and the other side that says you should die.
Mm.
Literally, they don't want you to exist anymore.
Right. Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to find out, at least for myself, find the place to get the well wishes for somebody like that who's literally hoping I die, who's literally hoping you die, who's literally hoping people we love
Talking about love.
Yeah, it should be.
All you need is love.
Yeah. Do.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Didn't work out well for John, but
no, it didn't.
Which, of course, it didn't. Of course, it didn't.
No, but he's still
Some scumbag kills him.
Yeah, just to be famous.
Not to say his name.
And now nobody mentions his name.
Nope.
I'm doing this so everybody knows my name. Nobody says his name.
Yeah. Oh, really?
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Like, we know his name, don't we?
I do.
We don't say it.
Nope. Not happening. Already do that.
Now, this is not Beatles related or John Lennon related, but this is from a few days ago. The new members of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame were announced.
Yeah.
It was Bad Company,
Okay.
Chubby Checker,
Right.
Joe Cocker, Cyndi Lauper, Outkast, Soundgarden, and the White Stripes.
What about me?
Not you. Well, you don't.
What the fuck? Again? They fucking... God damn it.
Oh, I know.
They stumped me again.
Baby, we need to have a publicist for this.
You know what?
We do. We need to have a publicist so that people
can
know.
No. You know what's happening?
What's that?
No, you're telling Cowboy Jim tomorrow.
Oh, I will. Okay.
Goddamn right you are.
I will. And is Cowboy Jim going to take everybody who's
I don't ask him how he's going to do shit. He just gets it done. Right? And next year, you goddamn better bet I'm going to be. They're going to have a special fucking ceremony for me.
Just for you.
Just for me. Cowboy, and I'll have my special song. This one goes out to Cowboy Jim.
Is this a song you were going to write for him, or is it one you
right, I already wrote. It's already wrote. So,
already written song. You're just going to sing
already
it to
written.
Yes.
Already written.
Oh man.
Now he just has to pull through on his fucking end.
Yes.
Which he always does. You just have to remember to tell him.
I will.
Why don't you write it down?
I will. I'm taking notes on here.
What happens if something happens to your phone?
Well, if something happens to my phone, I'm going to be out of luck in a lot of ways.
Well, I don't. Tell me. Remember, honey. Talk about me.
Oh, I know, baby. I know.
Again, they snub me for the second year in a row. That is some fucking bullshit. That is some motherfucking bullshit. Man, cannot believe it.
My poor baby.
Right? Again. What are you going to do? It's fine. I don't need them.
Well, it sounds like you do.
No, it's my ego. Just my ego. What's up, Rockweiler?
Thanks for joining us, Rockweiler.
He's not the one.
Rockweiler's not the one?
Joycelyn said.
Oh, okay.
No, fuck you. No, he's not the one. She's not the one.
Yeah.
So, I can hold you to that. I'm not. So, well, Jim might. Look at the bottom of it. He might need a few days.
I'm sure he will.
He might need a few days. He might be listening to the podcast right now.
Maybe. So he'll probably come in with lots of things to say about it.
Oh, guns fucking blazing.
Yes.
If he listens tonight.
But I will bring it up to him tomorrow, no matter what.
Good.
Which, speaking of cowboys, there's one thing, I hadn't heard the song literally in, we're talking 20 years at least.
Uh-huh.
One of my colleagues 2 days ago actually brought up the song Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy.
Yeah.
Haven't heard that literally about 20 years. And I as I listened to it again on my way home, I thought of you, when you were a kid, for Halloween, would always dress as a cowboy.
Always a cowboy.
So I do that.
Always a cowboy.
I do save a horse. I ride a cowboy on a regular basis.
You do.
Yeah. Now, of course, you don't dress as a cowboy anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But that's okay. You could if you so chose.
For you, I'm just like a cowboy.
What's that?
For you, I'm just like a cowboy.
You're my cowboy baby.
That's right.
Oh, that is too funny.
That is right.
That's
right. Who doesn't want to be a cowboy?
You know, I never really want to be a cowboy.
I do.
That's
I
okay.
still want to be a cowboy.
Well, you're my cowboy.
What's up, everybody?
We're back again.
Got a little carried away.
That's okay.
I hit the button. As soon as you hit anything on the keyboard, Pod being like fucking, it's just a shitty app.
Bye. Well, yeah, shitty app who is also not good about paying, despite they
look all the money they're stealing from me.
Yeah.
Would think that they would have some good support.
You would think
at least
so.
A decent app. You know what? I know there are a couple Asian kids that started this.
Yeah.
App. I'm very disappointed in that.
Is that right?
There should be good computers, right?
I'm going to say a lot of times when it comes down to it, it's not just a stereotype. A lot of times Asian kids are very good
I
at
know,
tech,
but apparently not these
and
guys
very good
because
with math and science. So.
Well, math I know they're not good at because fucking math doesn't go my way ever. You know.
Or maybe that means they're excellent at math.
Yeah, excellent at excellent is my word.
Oh, I know. Which we didn't bring this up. We brought it up several times before, but we found out a few weeks ago that Podbean has been posting ads on our episodes and not paying us for them.
Yeah.
Found out Crash and Burn about 2 weeks ago.
Come on, everybody.
Same thing's happening to her.
Sure,
so if it's exactly. If it's happening to you, send us a message because we actually want to start a class action lawsuit against Podbean over this.
Yeah. Yep. So, we will see. What is this now? Smart. That's what it is. A smart switch. Okay. Carry on. What were you saying?
I'm trying to remember. We're talking about Rock and Roll Hall of Fame that Cowboy Jim was going to come.
You want to bring that up again? Now, get me going again?
Oh, I know. That's what I'm trying to do. You said, what were you saying?
You want to get a rise out of me.
So what if I do? I really don't.
It's too late.
Yeah, I know, baby. Here. I know.
Or is it 9? It's getting on 9 o'clock.
Almost 9. That's right. Mm-hmm. Well, this is old news too, but Desmond Watson had signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I don't know who that is.
He's the football player who is 6'4" and 464 pounds.
Great. You could be playing in Florida.
Yep. He's the heaviest player in NFL history. Mm. He weighs almost 130 pounds more than Bears legend Refrigerator Perry. I'm loving that Refrigerator Perry was called Refrigerator Perry because he looked like a refrigerator that big. Mm. This Desmond Watson is even heavier,
but
bigger.
He's fucking quick.
Yeah,
he's like a bear, man.
Again, that's a truck.
Yeah, but he's a fucking bear,
Oh man, that's incredible. He's to say the least, he's a bear. And it's one thing I know Timmy and I talked about before. I remember this when I was a teenager when you had to take, in addition to just driver's ed. Had to take that before actually driving to do your test. And I remember one of the classes, she was talking about how you have to watch when you cross train tracks. Because she said, because trains are so big, you don't think they're moving that fast. She said they are moving so much faster than you think they are.
Yep.
And that's make me think Desmond Watson, I would think that same way. He is huge. He is a wall of a man. He's a truck. Basically, this is a truck coming at you. He's coming at you. Yeah. And I remember that one picture we posted, I think, a few episodes ago, where it's showing him literally just picking up this other NFL
man like a fucking little baby in his hand.
Yes. Oh, man.
Jesus, yeah.
And just incredible. But yeah, for his contract with Tampa Bay, includes $50,000 guaranteed as well as a $20,000 signing bonus.
It's not much. But then again, it's only for a few years. First few years.
Yeah. And of course, that's not including any sponsorships.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I would think so.
It's going to be, they actually might have a say in that, though.
And the NFL does?
No, they might, because they might be like, there has to be like some kind of healthy lifestyle, or don't. I know they probably don't turn McDowell's money down, but
yes, you're saying because they don't.
I know, but like, just we don't want the NFL doesn't want to hear from fucking people's moms and like, oh, they killed my son. How could the NFL do that?
Well, like the NFL didn't do this. You feeding your
NFL ain't raising your fucking kid.
Yeah. NFL didn't.
You don't even know who the father is.
Yeah. Oh, you're so mean.
I know.
Is that what it is? Automatically, it's not
I just thought it'd be funny and it landed flat.
Yeah, that was a swing and a miss on that one.
You can't, honey, I can't bat 1,000.
Well, you see, I expect you to.
Well,
because you usually do.
Well, Rihanna's pregnant with her third baby.
Oh, congratulations to her.
Well, it's not mine.
That's okay.
You'd hit that, huh?
Would I hit? Well, not actually hit Rihanna. Would I sleep with Rihanna?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
I'd wreck that girl.
I think you would.
I'd wreck it like Ralph.
I mean, she's fit. She's fit.
She is.
She's definitely fit. You would
wreck
it like Ralph.
Come over, like you send a car.
Yeah.
I have certain needs. And, Joanne's got to come. She, of course.
Yeah, that's
I really
fair.
want her to come. I just figured, I thought you'd be driving. It'd take a few hours for you to find a parking spot.
Yes, I would think so. Oh.
You know what's bullshit?
What's that? Tell me.
So pissed off.
What?
Did they let Justin Tucker go? The Ravens.
Well, why is that bullshit?
Because, like Harbaugh had said, he adamantly said that any decisions would be based on football, not any accusers. That's what they are. They're accusers.
Yeah.
Oh, he wanted me to jerk him off. Oh, no kidding. No kidding.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No kidding. No. Wait. Come on. You know.
Is that right? Well, from what I understand, a lot of times massagers actually face a lot of sexual abuse.
Hun, so they just single him out?
You think they just singled him out?
Who else are they fucking pointing fingers at?
I understand, like, quite a few people get pointed out over this. Quite a few men. I couldn't.
No, I know, like, there was Robert Kraft, but he was in the Jack Shack.
Okay. Well, there's
yeah, but then the attendants were going after him.
Well, then how did it come out?
They were doing a sting operation, the local police.
Oh, that's how it was. Okay.
To me, I think they kind of knew it. Well, I'm sure Robert Kraft doesn't fucking drive a shitbox. I'm sure they saw his fucking car pulling in there.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah. And they ran the place, prior to him coming, and they kind of noticed the pattern.
They caught him.
Here we go.
Yeah.
And his wife was goddamn fucking slamming hot.
Yeah.
You want to talk about hitting Rihanna? I know you hit his wife.
Yeah, oh, she's gorgeous.
I would hit her just to slap the shit out of her. Like, what are you thinking? He's got money, but fuck.
Oh man, we're not actually talking about physically abusing somebody. We're actually
to yourself.
Kidding. We're talking about they're sexually appealing. Yes, they are.
His wife.
Yeah, his wife is. They're both there.
When you say they.
You
say Robert Kraft isn't.
No, Robert Kraft is
Please
not.
tell me.
No.
Okay, good.
But Robert Kraft's wife is.
Yeah, and she's a fucking
And so is Rihanna.
She's like a brainiac.
Yeah,
too.
I love that.
She's like a fucking.
She's a cardiologist.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
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 You know what?
And she's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Are you upset because you're not sleeping with her?
No, I'm just upset that I'm seeing a therapist because she needs to get her fucking head examined.
Oh no!
But what the fuck is he going?
Maybe we don't know. Maybe he's a really great guy when it comes down to it.
Man, maybe.
I'm not saying that that's what I believe, but I would think there's a reason why she's with him.
Yeah, I'll give you fucking $80 trillion.
Okay, now there you go. That's reasonable.
That's $8, not even reasons.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know what I mean.
I do.
So
chances are, is it always about the money? No, it doesn't have to be, but
think so.
I think frequently it tends to be.
But who am I to judge him? I'm just some asshole doing a podcast.
It's true.
You know what Robert Kraft's not doing?
A podcast.
Ripping me off like Podbean is.
That's right. Yeah, because Podbean is.
Yeah.
So again, if you're noticing that
Shack-offs.
if you have a podcast and you're finding that Podbean has been posting ads and you're not getting paid for those ads, reach out to us because we are starting a class action lawsuit.
Hell yeah. Ain't no free dick, man. They gotta pay.
No.
Like everybody else, they gotta pay.
They do, because that's what we have the contract with them for.
Yeah.
We've had a contract with them since 2018.
Ain't no free dick,
For
Podbean. You need to fucking man up. Man the fuck up.
They do. Well, they just need to pay it. They need to pay what's owed.
You need to pay now. Handsomely.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. That's right. That's right. All right, what do you think?
What do you think? You want to wrap it up with this?
I don't know. What do you think? So I ask you what you think.
You asked me what I think? I think so. I think that works.
Because yeah, anyway, let me see. All right, long time. Yeah. He is denying everything. So, yeah, you know what? I hope someone picks him up and they fucking... I'm a Ravens fan, but you know what? They're fucking pushing their luck now.
Yeah.
Sometimes football decisions are incredibly difficult. And this is one of those instances. Considering our constant roster, we have made a tough decision to release Justin Tucker. You mean the guy that kicked the farthest fucking 3 points in NFL history? You mean that guy?
Yeah.
Why? Because you have a fucking rookie coming up?
No.
Okay, good fucking, yeah.
I
Good luck with that.
I doubt it. It's because of a rookie. I have a feeling that it's because of the history of sexual abuse.
Look, he ain't grabbing no fucking, of his teammates' fucking cocks for a hand job.
No, but apparently he was sexually abusing some of them.
That's not sexually abusing them. Look, it even says here, inappropriate. Okay? We sincerely wish him and his family there. I don't think he's married, but anyway. You see, he's 35 years old, and he's the most accurate kicker in NFL history.
And good for him on that. I'm cheering him on with that.
He made 73.3% of his field goal attempts.
Which is incredible.
Anyway.
But I would think with the NFL, they wouldn't have released him unless there was a lot of evidence.
Look, the
because
NFL just
so
launched an
good.
investigation into the matter, okay?
Well, if it were just an investigation, they wouldn't have released him.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I would think
Did the police arrest him? No. Okay?
I know. I haven't seen anything about that.
Here it says, I maintain I did not inappropriately at any point before, during, or after a professional bodywork treatment session, nor have I ever been told that I'm unwelcome at any massage therapy provider. These claims are simply not true. Throughout the last 4 years, I've spent countless hours replaying and reenacting and had with bodywork professionals over the last 13 years. I can assure whomever is reading this that I've never intended to disrespect anyone, cross any boundary, or make anyone feel uncomfortable. It devastates me to know that anyone would have worked with would not have felt respected and valued as a professional. But more importantly, as a person, and to anyone else who felt otherwise, I am sorry. I want you to know that I am committed to ensuring that everyone I interact with continues to feel that I respect them and care about them as a human being. He didn't try to pay anybody off, right? Not guilty.
Maybe.
You know who's guilty?
Who's guilty?
Fucking Ravens.
Yeah. Are you just angry at the Ravens because they just got rid of their best kicker?
Look, you
leave
Justin alone. He's been through enough.
Oh man, it sounds like Justin's not the one who's been through enough at this point.
What's that supposed to mean?
I would think probably the women who said like no.
Yeah, the poor women. What?
I know, because we're always making things up, aren't we?
No, it's not. Did I say that? What about Justin Tucker? You don't think he's going through some stuff? What if?
I would think he probably is going.
If.
Yeah. Okay. Let's hear it.
Again, the police didn't fucking charge him with anything.
Yeah, not that I've seen.
Right. Okay. And then 6 women come forward.
Yeah.
And then another 10. And you know what? It's very, he's not getting fucking sued. Not like Epstein's ladies to where they sued him.
Yeah.
And he was you could tell him, even when he was doing the deposition, you could tell he was guilty as fuck.
Yeah.
Because he's like pushing his lawyer and shit, and he's just being really aggressive. You know he's guilty.
Yeah.
But, you know, these women didn't ask for money yet. He didn't try to pay him off.
Yeah.
So right there is a pretty good indication to me. They probably, probably tried to teach them, hey, if somebody does this, maybe you should, stop.
Oh, so you think he was trying to teach them self-defense? Is that what you were saying?
I think so. The warning signs to look out for.
But, there are self-defense classes that we can take as women. Actually, anybody can take self-defense classes.
But you know what? They say sometimes life is a better teacher than most teachers.
And I would think that probably this experience, or multiple experiences with Justin Tucker, was probably, were glaring cases of that.
Look, he apologized. What more do you want?
Maybe to stop pulling out his dick and touching the women who are trying to actually treat him.
Well, maybe it was part of the treatment.
Is that right?
I don't know. I wasn't there. But again, what I kind of am, how do I say this? I do, the women, okay?
Yeah.
They came forward.
Yeah.
They,
16 women?
Honey,
yeah.
Can I finish?
You can.
Oh, that's not what he said. Apparently he can't anymore.
Oh, he can't finish. Oh, man.
I find it hard to believe that he was a bad tipper because his name's not like Justin Tuckerstein or Tuckerberg.
Oh.
So he probably is a decent tipper.
Oh, no. We're alienating everybody today on today's episode.
Honey, I'm just trying to state his case.
Are you really,
I'm
though?
state his case, but,
Is that what it is? We're not trying to alienate everybody one at a time.
We're not alienating Justin Tucker. Well, maybe we are. Maybe like, shut up. You're not helping. Shut up. Fuck off. How about Jim get over there now?
Oh, man.
How about Jim's a big fan of fucking. And Tucker's a fucking great singer.
Which is incredible. He's literally an opera singer. Yeah, Justin Tucker is an opera singer. I think he's a tenor, if I remember right, which is amazing.
You don't hear anything about his, when he's singing, if he's fucking touching them bitches? No.
Well, as far as an opera singer, I don't know how much opportunity he would have to physically or sexually abuse.
Oh, come on, backstage.
Well, backstage.
All those high things that go on.
Yeah, okay, I could see that.
People getting undressed to get into the next change quickly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right? Nothing from that, right?
No, that's true. But you really don't hear anything.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I implore you then.
Do you want Justin Tucker to be brought onto the Ravens again?
What's next? Are we going to send him to fucking El Salvador to be in that prison then?
You never know at this point.
That's
a whole other conversation. I would think probably not, because the thing is, the MAGA neo-Nazis in charge now are also sexual abusers too. So I doubt they're going to send him there.
Well, look, you already got the guy. Apparently he's guilty in your book.
He's guilty in my book? I would think.
There's no... Now, if he was, if Trump wanted to deport him,
yeah,
you'd be like, oh, yeah, he's so not guilty. Because he's Justin Tucker. He's got a fucking bullseye on his back that says Jolene wants to shoot him here and it's outcast.
But I don't.
Well, it sounds like you do.
I don't want to shoot him anywhere. I don't want to shoot him.
Well, it sounds like you want to be judge, jury, and executioner.
But you see, I don't want to be an executioner.
Well, you sound like the judge and jury.
Is that right?
I mean, guilty.
Well, I want to actually see. I want to actually see all the evidence.
Okay, well, you didn't say it before.
Well, you were saying
too late now.
Well, you were saying right off the bat that no, and I'm saying no. I'm saying there's.
I'm playing devil's advocate.
Okay. Because
I'm
saying,
hired to be his attorney. I'm not going to fucking turn against my client.
wait, you're an attorney now too for Justin Tucker?
I'm one of his counselors.
Okay, you see, I didn't realize this.
Now you do.
Yeah, see,
Well,
that's it.
Watch it. Okay.
Oh man! Now, when is the next time? It's going to say you're going to
don't
go
answer.
to.
I ask the questions around here. What do you want to know? I'll think if I can answer it.
I'm sure.
What do you need to know?
Yeah, I want to see actually all the evidence coming
All right.
Because I'm thinking right off the bat, if the NFL has released him, there's probably a lot
The
of evidence
NFL
there.
did not release him.
Well, the Ravens did.
Ravens did.
Yeah.
Another team will pick him up, and they will win the Super Bowl this year. Because it's Justin Tucker.
Well, maybe. You might be right.
And he'll even sing the national anthem when he goes to the Super Bowl, because he will be vindicated.
Wait, vindicated or what?
Vindicated.
I don't know what this is.
Vindicated.
Yeah, what does vindicated mean?
Thanks to Tim and his legal team, I will dig out the truth, as I always do.
Okay. But are you actually trying to And there's the point.
Hell or high water. The truth will come out.
Oh,
Goddamn right.
oh man.
Oh, man. Not on this man's army.
And on that
I
note,
want the world to know.
oh, everybody's gonna know.
Everybody will know.
You'll tell
Well, I
them.
have to be an attorney because Podbean just didn't fucking pay him.
Oh, I know.
And I'm not going to advertise on Podbean. Why do you think my law firm doesn't advertise on Podbean?
You see, that's the one thing. I didn't even realize your law firm advertised anywhere.
Well, yeah, because you're not around all the time.
Oh, it's true.
You know, I do like to have downtime on you. It can't be. It can't be 24/7.
Just when I'm around, right?
No, I need to curtail it when you're around. So I can't be like this all the time, 24/7. I trust myself. Plus, I need time to think.
Yes, I'm sure you do.
How my client has been unduly prosecuted.
I know, it's unfair, isn't it?
Baltimore, you disgust me. Like, that's the least problem you have.
Huh.
Well, you know what? Heads up, Justin Tucker. At least they don't act like Diddy.
Yeah, it's true.
Diddy ain't coming.
No, probably
They're
not.
taking all that motherfucker's money. They got fucking. You know what, though? After seeing him punch that one girl, he fucking kind of deserves it.
Yeah. And
He
there's
fucking-
also
he
a
hit
lot
her.
of evidence of some multiple cases of severe sexual abuse
But
there.
he hit her like a man.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of abuse shit, like between relationships, and it's, if a guy like pushes a woman away, it's just not to get scratched up and shit. It's like, oh, he hit me. It's not the case. Did he fucking like
He
nailed
punched
her?
her.
Oh my god, like
Yeah.
fucking bam.
Yeah.
And then went back and like kicked her and shit. It was just like, yeah, I don't give. That's bad.
Again, it's
And again, she didn't
disappointing.
even press charges. She just called security to like come help her.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of took on a life of its own.
Yeah. Rightfully so.
But yeah, fuck yeah. Actually, he dated her, I think, or took her on as a client when she was underage. And there was a rumor that they were sleeping together. He's like, oh no, she's 15. What am I going to do with that? But apparently they were fucking.
Yeah.
And then, because of her career, she wanted a career, realized she couldn't badmouth him. Anyway.
There it is.
There it is. Well, it's all to be seen.
Yeah.
Oh, Diddy.
Again, horrifying.
Yeah. So don't worry about it. At least you're not Diddy. Rotting away his fucking Brooklyn Detention Center.
Yeah. Well, at least not Diddy, with very publicly documented cases of severe sexual abuse.
Right. No, it's not like that.
Like R. Kelly. Another good
Oh,
example too.
wow.
Yeah. Speaking of rotting away. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He's still like, has to go to court for some stuff.
He does, doesn't he?
Something like that, like yeah. And it sucks. Like, I'm corny, but like, you go to a grocery store, every once in a while you're that fucking, really, really tired.
Yeah.
And you're like, bleed like a fly.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you know what? Now I could actually, get in a good mood. I go home. I got a little, my second, win now. That shit don't happen no more.
No, not anymore. Because of the history of it.
Well,
what are you scraping off of that?
Just fucking nasty stuff on it.
Oh,
But every
okay.
time you hear a song, I want to fucking piss.
You want to piss?
I take a piss. Okay.
And on that note.
All right. Hey, honey, I can't be 100%. I have to be 100% certain about Tuck, though.
Is that right?
Right.
Now, what are you 100% certain about Tuck
He is
for?
not guilty.
Are you absolutely 100%
I am
certain that he's not
100%.
guilty?
I bet this firm's reputation on it. I'm going to be 61 years old.
Yes,
I
you
did
are.
not come this far to be this wrong.
I'm sure you didn't, Panda.
And I don't know how misconstrued and how to whack this nation has become, but it has become, Erdner, a clusterfuck
Yeah.
of allegations of pee-pee touching and go to a massage parlor and, he made me brush up against his penis. Well, of course he did.
Oh.
First of all, I don't think there's 16 hot massage attendants out there, but you know what do I know? In Baltimore, they're okay.
I mean, you never know. Maybe they were elsewhere.
In Baltimore, okay.
They may have been elsewhere.
Where?
I have no idea. I would think probably anywhere. Where did he go around the country?
If they're gonna be halfway decent, okay, to be in the presence of Justin Tucker's penis, okay, they're gonna be halfway, good looking, okay, and they don't come cheap, and they need to know what they're fucking, they're not some $50 an hour tart,
A tart.
They're like, hey, it's massage, but you know what? Let me just jerk you off, get you on your way.
Oh.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with that.
I agree. If you're willing to be part of that, I see nothing wrong with that either.
No. And that, even look how long Robert Kraft got away with it.
Yeah.
His wife's still with him. I don't know.
As you say, and his wife is hot.
His wife's slamming hot. Her too. Timmy want to come over, but send a fucking car. Send a fucking Joby.
Is that what you're going to
I'm going to insist. I'm going to insist. I don't have time to sit in a car. Traffic?
You need to be catered to, right?
Joby.
You need to be doted upon.
It's going to be Joby. Actually, they're going to be flying out of wherever in the next year.
Which is very cool.
They broke history. They didn't broke. They made history again this weekend.
How so?
There. I'll here, type it in. Joby.
That's not how you spell Joby.
First to achieve multiple pilot onboard eVTOL transitions.
Okay, carry on just a second. Hit a major milestone. It's the first company to perform transitions with a pilot on board. Okay?
Which means they went from pilot control to like radio control.
Oh, I thought it was already radio controlled.
Well, it's both. So you could.
All right. You see, successfully completed a flight with a full transition from vertical to cruise flight and back again with a pilot on board.
That's cool.
All right.
See? Joby, telling everybody,
Okay.
especially Mrs. Kraft. Just don't come cheap.
No.
Well, just, no free day.
No, of course not.
I haven't had that much time, so the deal is to live, so we need to keep it going.
Yes.
So, anyway,
What do you think? You want to wrap this one up?
I do.
All right, everybody. We'll be back again tomorrow. What do you think? Tomorrow afternoon?
Sure. Wherever
I
you want me.
like it. All right. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good night.
Good night, guys.